Okay, now for the recording version of this to start, for anyone who watches this after the fact. Game should be showing up just fine. Mic is set to the right one. Chat box has been resized to fit the screen. We should be good here. But if there are any problems, feel free to let me know. I thought I was done with this game, and then they announced DLC not long after I finished playing the game for 100% the first time. And now here we are. I no longer have 100%. Instead, I have 70%. I guess that means there's 30% more game, although I guess if the original game is 70% of what this new game is, then the calculation would probably not work out to 30. But I'm not here to figure that out right now. Maybe some other time. We got a roommate. He's a part of the DLC. Or should we say the DLC? Yeah, he's got like 111 missions for us. I did check in with him beforehand. But he is there for Death Wish mode. It's a bunch of extra challenges. I will be tackling some of those on stream, but definitely not all 111. I don't know if I'll even be able to beat all of them on my own time, let alone on stream. Plus, World 4, whenever I try to stream World 4, the stream loses a lot of frames. Practically unwatchable. I mean, you can see the recordings of my World 4 playthrough on YouTube, but there's hardly anything to look at. But if you want to hear me talk about World 4 over still images of it, then those would be good videos. Now here's my question. Where is Chapter 5, the Arctic Cruise? That's the other part of our DLC. Perhaps. Not related to my vault. Not through this tube. Doesn't happen to be in the kitchen, does it? What if I select World 1? Does that make it show up somehow? Nope. Okay, what about through the World 2 hallway? This hallway used to lead to a time rift, so maybe now there's an Arctic Cruise in the art gallery. No, still just the time rift. Don't worry, guys, I'll find it. There's only so much to this ship. I got the computer. Oh, are my music guys still here?
Want to swap out some of the music you hear in the different chapters?
Play me a tune.
Check this out.
Well, now I can look for the chapter in style. You don't sell anything new, do ya? Yeah, newsflash, buddy. I got all the relics. It's not in the mod room, is it? Better just be sure. I'm right here. Where's the guy who was behind the counter before? Oh, do they not do the mods anymore? Was that only prior to DLC? I wonder. That's curious. Alright, perhaps it's in this hallway. Here's another one that used to only lead to a time rift. Does it lead to the next chapter? Doesn't seem to. Unless I'm totally blind here. I mean, this is a blind playthrough, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't be able to find things, you know? Or maybe that chapter doesn't open up until you start Death Wish. That's a possibility. Of course, you know what I could do is check the TV to see if it leads to a commercial cutscene. No. I can check where Chapter 5 used to be. I wonder if they renamed this to Chapter 6. This is still called Chapter 5. I mean, the Arctic Cruise is Chapter 6. Could be. I am out of ideas as to where to look for that chapter. I'll be honest. You might be saying maybe I should have found it before the stream. Maybe, but this is a blind playthrough. I wanted my full reaction. Not just a gem in the drawer. I guess in that case, I'm gonna have to start Death Wish mode.
Nice place you got here, kiddo. How about we fix that?
Just be careful not to die, because these are hard. So you only get one challenge to start with, and that is beat the heat. Turn off all the lava faucets, but it's much hotter than usual. Cool yourself off. Don't worry about doing every task at the same time. You can come back later. I don't mind, really. Take all the time you need. Oh, I didn't get to finish reading the, I didn't finish reading the bonus tests. Anyway, welcome to the Death Wish version. The Arctic Cruises, that's what I really want to do. And just so people know, I am playing this on PC, so I did download this for free on launch day, and that is awesome.
Look at mess.
Bonus, don't get too hot and don't cool down more than twice.
Someone turn on all faucets in Mafia Town. 7 faucets that control the town volcano.
Right, don't mind me looking away for a second. I just want to make sure I'm not dropping too many frames on the stream that I'm watching over here.
I think he saw a little hat kid. Can't leave you clothes on.
Okay, we turn off the faucets. I remember this is quite the first one to start with. I'll tell you that. Okay. Hold on, my own game is dropping. Stream. No, I don't want to change my color. Oh, no, now this extra stuff where the contract goes makes a lot more sense. I still love her signature, by the way. And this is also where we turn on co-op. Neat. Okay, well, if I'm dropping frames right now, it's not necessarily the stream. I gotta say, this, oh my god. I'm dropping so many frames just natively in the game right now. Holy crap. Game, do you think we'll be alright? Okay, so you would cool off in the pool or other water sources.
This heat's great. Personally, I prefer freezing to death.
Is that me getting too hot? Yeah, I got too hot, so I don't get that bonus. Oh my god. Am I just losing HP because of this? Yeah. You get too hot, you start losing HP automatically. Well, that sucks.
Look at some was it little hat if you close up.
Skip the dialogue, I don't need to hear it. I'm gonna try to play this, frame drops or no. Okay, we'll just walk on our wire. Falling in the lava also counts as getting too hot. Where does this take me? Okay, sure, I mean, your forest does burn. To be fair. There was nothing over here. Great. Let's just jump in the lava now.
I have to hand it to you, kid. Nobody dies quite like you do.
Thank you. Such a great friend. Peace and tranquility now available for this death wish. That... I don't know, that seems like that would ruin the point of death wish.
Look at someone.
I mean, you play this mode because you have a death wish, right? Okay, well, I mean, okay, look. You sell anything new?
Nothing.
Nope. Oh, no, I thought I was gonna land in the lava for sure. That's good though, right? You might take it back up. Why are there so many of these things? And why was this the first one? Why? I mean, did the devs really want to make a point, like... Okay, but there's a faucet right here I'd like to get first. Okay, I need to cool off. Where can I go? I don't see any water nearby. Maybe I will use the Peace and Tranquility, just because I'm not even sure if I have Chapter Arctic Cruise unlocked until... Do I need to beat this in order to do that?
Look at someone. Want me to give you?
Let me try going this way this time. Now, the fact that I'm dropping so many frames is not helping. I swear I was not facing the lava. That was a result of the dropped frames. Can I cool off in the water slide? Oh, come on. Let me up! Oh my god, you miss one jump and your whole life is ruined. This sucks. This freaking sucks. It might not suck so much if I could actually tell what I was doing.
Look at someone.
Okay, I am leaving this mission. Like, you can forget that contract. I don't know why that's the first contract. I mean, can the others really be much worse? Like, I hated the regular version of that mission. Well, I didn't hate it, but it was annoying. Oh my god, now they're showing me where the next thing is. At least I didn't need to beat that monstrosity. Good lord. Alright, if they didn't point me to the next chapter, then I would have stopped the stream entirely. Am I still dropping frames? Is this still a thing? I need to check something. So the only things open are this and OBS. Now it's gotta do with the game then. Anyway, down here, there are washing machine. Ow. Oh, I hit my elbow on something. Power's been restored in the laundry room. The chapter of the Arctic Cruise is now available. That is what I really wanted to play. Not a complete death wish. I will be trying that heat mission again off stream, and then once that one's out of the way, I will see if there are others I might be able to do on stream. Looks like there are more relics to collect. Whee! Spin cycle. Hey, an extra hat. You mean this isn't one of a kind? Ooh, cute little bears. Let me up to where the bears are. Yeah! Happy, happy bear dance. Happy, happy bear dance. Okay, that's enough of that. That's like a little porthole, because we're going on a cruise. Chapter 6, Act 1, Bon Voyage. So if this is Chapter 6, it must take place after the events of Chapter 5, which was the final chapter originally. Here we go. That moon is not very round. He's got no legs. Come on, Star. Ooh, this song is lovely. Penguin.
I hope there's something to do other than take a dip. Keep it to yourself, kid, but we ain't the swimming type. Capiche?
I mean, it's an Arctic cruise, so I don't think they expect us to go in the freezing water.
The boss wanted to be here.
Then again, you are
When he
Penguin.
heard the conductor is here, he decided to focus on his next movie instead.
I mean, why didn't you just go with them? You don't like it? Okay, so there's gotta be a way to the top of that tree.
Yeah, the tickets for this thing are pricey, but we helped ourselves to the old one flippin' discount, if you know what I mean.
Game is still not acting quite right. Maybe I should check the settings. Oh, right, graphics have its own setting. That is still the lowest resolution I can do. Maybe if I set frames to 30, it'll be better. Yeah, I want high performance. I had it set to high performance a different time, but... Okay, it froze. It actually froze on an options menu, that is right. Oh my god, this is way better. But why am I zoomed in so much? Why can't I turn the camera? What happened to my camera? I am attempting to move the stick. The camera stick. Did I change a setting I wasn't supposed to? Wait, what did I just do? Game. 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 I think I accidentally tried to switch the language. I did. I wanted on English game. I was not trying to change the language. Not at all. Nope. Oh man. Top-down camera, how about none? That doesn't fix the issue of me being really zoomed in. Why am I so zoomed in? Has anyone ever encountered this problem before? Why? Why? Now, this is my fault for enjoying this game and wanting to play the extra content. I was just asking for a sea of problems. Yeah, get it? Sea, like a cruise. Hey, if I can't try to be funny during this, then there's no value. Hey, collecting something did not fix the camera. Maybe if I leave the stage. If I leave the stage, will it fix it? Find out. Okay, my camera's fine now. Back to the loading screen, that's gonna take a few seconds. I'm trying to stream on Saturday nights. I know no one shows up on Saturday nights, so why do I stream on Saturday nights again? I don't know. Guess that means I should find a life. If only there was a group of people in my life who I could spend Saturday nights with. That being said, this may end up being a short stream so that I can stream more of this on a night where I know more people are likely to show up.
You know, after traveling on the conductor's train all the time, I'm looking forward to something a little more reliable.
Okay, since I switched that setting, this game is running way better now. Glad I figured that out before it was too late. What do you say?
I can't wait to get some time in the pool. Owls love water, you know.
Hey, like... Oh, look at the kitties. Waddling. Waddling.
Well, if it isn't the little lass. How's Stardom treating you? Tell you the truth, I'm taking some time off after that picnic DJ tried to, well, you know. Anyway, I'd better go ask about the childcare on board. I love these little blighters, but I can't bring them to the bar with me, can I?
No, sir. Alright, and so I guess this chapter is also affected by the decision you make in Chapter 2 regarding those two birds. The continuity, man.
Are we ready to sail?
Wait, this is like a full-fledged cutscene? I mean, it was an incredibly short, full-fledged cutscene, but okay.
Welcome to the cruise, miss. We hope you have a great time.
So these are the eponymous seals.
You look a little young to be sailing alone, pup.
I mean, I've been driving a starship alone for 5 chapters now.
Just don't get in anyone's way. The crew do enough of that already.
You got it.
Hey there, dude. Dudette, I mean. I'm like ready for a nice cruise. Aren't you? Hopefully there's nothing fishy about this ship, you know?
Oh, maybe you shouldn't go on
I
then.
got ripped off on a dodgy vacation last year. It was like not rad at all.
Hopefully there are no unpreventable circumstances that put the entire ship in danger and lead me to try and save it in a daring rescue and ruin your vacation. Nah, nothing like that'll happen, I'm sure. Dead end. And carpet. Hey, it's Brain
First
Guy.
you kill me, then you torment me by booking passage on the only cruise liner here with facilities for people in charge. Such a rude little child. Were I not in a pleasant holiday mood, and still without a body, I would take my revenge right here and now.
I mean, he said that part in fine print pretty loudly for it to be in fine print. I don't think it needed to be in fine print. You know? Broken pathway, best way to get on the ship. Yes, I know about how to cancel my dive. I've played through the other 70% of this game. Let's turn this puppy around. What? Ah. Oh, I thought I was on the... Game is not a fan of me falling. Okay, checkpoint. Now this was the required path. I took it because it didn't seem like the required path at the time. Oh well. It drops.
Welcome aboard.
Attention, this is your captain speaking. Is this thing turned on?
Yes, it is.
All passengers, please check in at the lobby desk. I'll be on board shortly.
He's got the little sign in his mouth. These guys are gonna turn on us, aren't they? I can feel it
I
now.
tried to get the boss to tell us about his next movie before we left, but he's tight-beaked about it.
You, master. Water slide. Water slide. Water slide. Good times.
I thought the pool would be heated seeing as it's so cold out, but it isn't. I almost froze my feathers off trying to take a dip earlier.
It'll invigorate you. Fancy donut float. Oh my god, he's a bartender. Who's that cute little bartender? You are. You are. Cannot go through this door.
Egg.
Egg. He's just carrying an egg. He just says egg because he's carrying an egg. And around at the bottom of the pool, lifeguard.
Excuse me. No running by the pool, please and thanks.
How about jumping? Okay, bye.
I don't know what everyone's talking about, kid. The pool temperature's fine to me.
That is the penguin. I didn't even realize there was a hookshot target.
They serve fish in kitchen. Also, fish are guests on boat. Mafia try not to think about this.
Well, I'll be thinking about it now. Thanks a lot, buddy. Oh yeah, it seems like all the types of people from all the previous chapters are coming together on this cruise, although we knew that from the trailer. Ooh, zip line.
Aboard.
That's like a chapter 4 style zip line right there. Oh, I see the thing. I want the thing. It's shiny and rainbow.
Welcome
So let's go in the opposite direction as where we're supposed to. I mean, that's how all these 3D platformers work, isn't it? Go towards the shiny. Worry about story later. We got the relic. Now I'm in the ring. I'm like the lady of the ring. It's like Lord of the Rings, except a girl. Yeah, okay. That joke fell flat. Well, I mean, maybe it wouldn't have. Yeah, you never really know when you're just by yourself. Okie dokie. So, what's in there? NPC to talk to. But there's no way in. Alright, let's check in at the lobby now. But yeah, my compass is pointing to something that's higher up, but I have no way up there right now. Maybe through here. You know, the way I'm supposed to go.
Please watch your step, miss. It's a big drop past this railing.
I'm used to big drops. Let's...
Ah, these annoying little seals are driving me mad.
They're cute.
At least you, rude child, have the good grace to keep quiet.
Well, that is one of my many appealing qualities. I am the silent protagonist. I am the silent protagonist. Hear me roar. Yeah, take that. Bounce it to the other side. And it come full circle. What do you say?
Hello, miss. We hope you like the ship. We work very hard to keep it clean and tidy.
You see the thing about that? Okay, bye. Why am I on the door?
I forgot to download anything to listen to before I left. And there's no Wi-Fi signal out here. This holiday is the worst.
I make sure all my music is downloaded, unless I'm running out of space. But currently that is not an issue for me, so I just continue to download whatever. Including anytime I get a special edition with a soundtrack, I'll be sure to burn that and download that onto my phone. Like the Xenoblade 2 one, which is not the complete soundtrack, mind you. They did. I'm a little disappointed that they eventually sold a complete soundtrack and I missed out on it, although I can still buy it on iTunes. That is the thing about digital music, you can't run out of digital. You know?
Mafia used to shipping containers and fish, not luxury cabins. Tickets definitely worth entire life savings.
Okay. I mean, maybe he didn't have much of a life savings to begin with, and it's not too expensive.
This way, miss.
Okay, so I'm gonna go the opposite way. Thank you for notifying me. Nice flowers I got here.
Isn't the garden pretty, miss?
Yeah, but what I meant was more specifically the Sound Selection CD with the special edition of Xenoblade and also Octopath. Those songs I'm sure to burn and download. Actually, I still need to do that with the Octopath one. Problem is my current laptop doesn't actually have a CD drive, so I need to dig out my old one if I want to do that.
The reception is this way, miss.
You want me to go down, so I won't.
Uh-oh! That lifeboat's blocking the door!
A wife boat? Where's its husband?
It's so heavy. It's so heavy.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a catapult that shot the lifeboat up. And I'm jumping around looking for anything that might not be completely required. I like optional content in my 3D exploration game. I'll follow all the signs in the opposite direction till I find that optional stuff. Low equals explosion. You don't suppose I could have exploded the lifeboat, do you? I don't think it was glowing, though. Boing. All these gems, so I figured I hadn't really been here. Oh, while I'm up here, may as well double check. Oh, look at the seal on the TV doing the news. Or should I say, look at the seal doing the news on the TV. Global warming is approaching the Arctic Circle. Mama. They really expect all their guests to jump past all this furniture and moving carts. Bing bon, is it nighttime?
Attention passengers and crew.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Please try not to fall off.
Ship has sailed. Or been motorized, whatever. Or look at the little sushi chef. They're all checked in. Oh, they were our lobby people. Now to track down that time.
Can I help you? You looking for something that looks like this? Well, have I seen that? Thinking very hard.
Blank. Wait, what?
I remember. We broke one of those and hid it from the captain. He wouldn't be very happy if he knew we made a mess. We tried to clean it up, but, we didn't do a very good job, and we lost some of the pieces.
But if you broke the thing, shouldn't we have gone back in time?
Very sorry, miss. Please don't be upset.
Hello there, fellow passenger. It is nice to meet you.
Hurdy, you too.
We crows all 1 hour tickets in a sweepstakes. All of us. It was incredibly lucky. You must have bought yours legitimately. For purely casual reasons, how many gems did you pay?
How many gems did I pay for my ticket that I got completely legitimately? 12.
Interesting. Pawns seems like a normal price for cruise tickets. Normal, and not incongruent with your bank statement at all.
It's in more pieces than one, which is terrible. Maybe you can stick it all back together if you find the missing shards. It looks like there's one in every room. How did they get into every room? Oh, is that a 3D diagram of the ship? That's pretty neat. Hey, it's Mr. Badgeman.
That is all I can sell for now.
You know, you said that before about the DLC too? I really thought the DLC would introduce at least one more badge that you can purchase, because otherwise, why else am I collecting these green pawns? I paid 300 to use the next relic station, but I already did that. Okay, so yeah, these maps are all over the place. You are here.
It's very hard.
What is all of that on the floor?
Maybe we should have gotten some smaller ones.
Ew. Yeah, ew.
Please be careful, miss. We have a tiny problem with the ovens.
Tiny? Yeah, tiny. It only took away 25% of my HP after all.
Fire's really hot.
Oh, I see a shark up there.
Well, I'm on a break.
I'll say.
What?
There are 11 of these things. 11. Hey, I wanted that.
Mafia bit down on something hard in this food. Child should take it back to kitchen, please.
I want that something, though. I want your heart something, mister. Take that back.
Ouchie! Oops! We forgot to secure the tables. They're sliding all over the place.
You guys are not very competent at your jobs, but you are adorable. Ow. I didn't know which tables they were talking about.
Welcome, ma'am. I don't think we have any tables for one right now.
And that is singlist. Not a thing. Is there a term for discriminating against status of a relationship? For now, I'm going to say that's singlist. All us single folk. Now what do we ask for but less than non-single people? Because non-single people, you know, as per the word people, means more than one. Single means only one. So, mathematically speaking, we ask for less. And what do we get? Nothing. I tell ya, that's some backwards culture on this ship. This is pretty big. This whole ship in general. Hey, I want that. No seals past this point. Alright, 3 down, 8 to go.
Oh, hey, Dudette. I was just chilling, you know, and I noticed this broken glass around. Weird, right?
Yeah.
It belongs to you? Oh, cool, I guess. No judgment, you know. Pretty gnarly picking that stuff up with your bare hands, but like, whatever floats your boat, you know?
Well, what else do you expect me to use? Not my hat. Certainly not my hat. That would be dangerous for the hat. Can't damage the hat. Any shards down here? Hey, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money.
You look too young to gamble to me. Sorry, miss.
You know that I could say the same to you, first of all. And second of all, I am an alien species. Certainly not a human. But I am an alien species that just takes on the form of a young girl. And if you don't stand on the desk, you can't talk to him. Alright, man.
There was way too much sauce on the pizza.
There's our thing. You're getting good vibes from this machine, but you need some chips to play. Well, we'll just steal from this guy. Seems legit. So much better than buying my chips legitimately. Well, got that. Blackjack table. Alright, on we go.
You're feeling lucky, kid?
I mean, I already got the chip in the casino, if that's what you're implying. It said there's one in every room, but what do they classify as rooms exactly?
Good evening, fellow passenger. I hope you are enjoying your journey. Do you know where this cruise is going? On all of them. It was a very unlikely accident.
Oh, God.
Can you remind us where we are headed?
Sure, we are headed to... Arctic... Landia.
Oh, of course. I remember now, having seen it written down earlier on my ticket.
Yes, yes, very good. Arctic Landia. Place for all of us, don't you know? Okay, now the map is showing us which rooms we've gotten the shards from. And there is one in this room somewhere. Must find Shard.
You feeling lucky, kid?
Aha! Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Where should I go next? Actually, I wonder if my hat would just point me to it. I think it would. But anyway. There are 2 rooms below. And the rest are all above. So which way is the down? This considered down? That just leads back to the kitchen. Oh, but it's also how I get down. Right, I forgot about these stairs I ignored. Oh, come on with the slidey slide. What are these, like? They look like water balloons, but they're not, clearly. Sort of soap pack.
These towels are very comfy. I'm supposed to be working, but it's so nice.
Oh boy, these seals are really gonna turn on us, aren't they? That's a quick way back up to the kitchen. Someone started the wash cycle without any detergent. You'd better dunk some in. There we go. There was a timepiece with the clothes. Now there were supposed to be 2 rooms. Not just 1. That appears to be a laundry chute. There was nothing else up here with towel seal, right? What about this door open? It does indeed. Ahoy! And a relic. Sweet. Get off of the wall. Bouncing on the umbrella.
It's nice
Bouncing
to
on the umbrella.
see people that are not other mafia. Too many of those at home.
Oh, finally, one of them says it. Okay, right now I am very close to a room that I haven't gotten a piece from yet.
Sorry, I crashed the food court and spilled the drink, so the bathroom is closed right now.
I already took care of that.
This is the only bathroom on this thing. There has to be another way in. Oh, I'm getting desperate over here, kid.
Stop jumping through the back window, you dummy. What was this room? This is back in the casino. Already did that. Let's bounce on the vending machine. Alright, we're up a little. That wants me to go in that direction. But did I go through this door? This way. Oh, come on. What did you do?
My Captain, please?
Through here, I guess.
What do you want, pup? One of the crew hurt themselves again?
Yep.
What do I look like, a doctor? Kiss it better yourself.
Oh my god, they're actually making you use the smooch.
Thank you for kissing my ouchie, miss. I feel better already. I found a shiny glass, but it's all yours.
I'm busy, pup.
Ship doesn't steer itself, and yet you're facing completely away from the steering wheel. Good captain there. Okay, there's still that other lower level room. And there's also one on the higher end. I mean, I can just keep checking in with my hat, and it should point me the way I need to go. I mean, as a reminder, I'm doing this for the first time, so, that's why I'm not the most efficient right now. Hey, you can stand on top of them, no problem. Let's see.
Hello.
I want them to go. Like back where I was up? Oh, come on! I was trying to get up. Higher up still. I've been doing that game. You not notice how I just did it several times in a row? Went through that door, did I go through this door? Or maybe I went through this door and not the other door. This will take me higher. That's a step in the right direction. Wait, like the opposite side of the ship?
Pretty cold back home, but I've never seen ice as big as that.
Yeah, you're telling me. You're from the outside. Oh, bouncy pad. Okay, I am starting to get more hopeful here. We're back at the pool. Watermelon. I actually got to actually hit the raft. That's pretty awesome. Oop, I see it. I see it. I still love that one.
Hello! I need to get all these empty glasses, but I dropped them. Can you help me, miss?
You're just talking all cute, so I do your work for you, huh? You're lucky this is a 3D platformer, and I'm obligated to do your little fetch quest. Otherwise, your tactics wouldn't fool. Hey. Hey, I want that hook. That's what I'm talking about. Moving on. Careful, the more you carry, the more it wobbles. Oh god. Well, I guess we're gonna move slowly here. How do I even get this back down to her? There's no downstairs I can take, is there? The only way down I can see is the slide. I guess I am just supposed to jump down. Okay, I want to hand these over. What?
Get me a sinking ship on the rocks. Oh, and make the good part a double. Oh, I didn't notice you there, lassie.
The good part, huh?
Roman, are we? If you're after a drink, I think they might have some wee bottles of juice. You're a capable one, sure. But what I'm having is nae for young lasses.
Okay, this is where I deliver them. Good. And that's not ice. There was a shard in this drink. So do I need to go back for those other ones, or what? No. Okay. Weird. Seemed like there were more to pick up.
It is good to be traveling again. Though the view here is not quite as nice as the Alps.
Well, I mean, it's ocean. You get what you get. Oh, I didn't land on that wire, really? Fine. Did I not go through this one? Okay. That just leaves one more. And it's down somewhere. Like right below us. Oh, the casino even.
You feeling lucky, kid?
Back this way. I never went behind the reception desk. Oh my god. This is a thing. Electrical thing. Yikes. What's that up there?
Watch your step there, Spark. It'd be real shocking if you slipped. I'm positive they could make it a little safer down here, but I guess that'd really amp up the costs. Anyway, it's nice to have a guest down here. Most folks don't appreciate the hard work I put in to keep the mood electric.
Okay, well, it's an interesting job you got there. Also a relic. Oh no, a rift token. Okay, anyway. Oh, I could have gotten here through the laundry room. Well then. Don't I feel dumb? And there's the shard right there. And magic assembly process. Awesome. I'm gonna go back up here. As I thought. There's this door. Where does this go? To another side of the oh, the one where I exploded the thing. And you can wall jump. Okay. Oh, and in fact, I believe this leads me right back to where we need to go. can't take that door, but I can still climb this. Like through here or higher up? It was through here.
That's it.
Okay, you're busy. I'll just take the timepiece that's right in front of you. Woo! Man, oh man. Well, if anyone stopped by on Twitch or is watching this on YouTube after the fact, hey, Rob is posting me. That's weird. Well, it's weird because he has 0 viewers, and I didn't think I was on his auto-host list. At least I'm assuming that's an auto-host. Well, thanks regardless. It's funny that getting on someone's auto-host list is still something to be proud of and thankful for. But that happened right as the stream was ending, so sorry, I guess. But well, it's not like you brought any new viewers with you, so there's no reason for me to keep going right now. Anyway, if anyone stopped by on Twitch or is watching this on YouTube after the fact, there are links in the description of either. If you're on YouTube, there's a Twitch link. If you're on Twitch, there's a YouTube link, as well as a bunch of other information. Next time on A Hat in Time Seal the Deal, I will take a look at Act 2 of the Arctic Cruise ship shape. Hope to see some people then. Hopefully you had a good time, and bye. See you next time. What am I doing? I don't know.